What's up, guys, and welcome to a new Doodle Empires video idea. So here we see the first civilization starting out in the Wales region, and it's going to be the Black Civilization, because red's not a good color anymore. Oh god, the color bar looks horrible. But they start adding Cornwall and quickly, oh wow, world map is not good. Alright, so they quickly take over majority of the UK, um, almost all of Ireland. Leave out the capital though, but that's the Black UK. Now we have the capital. It's called Fish City, and now let's draw a new card since this is a card game. So since we can't select anything else, we're going to get a small expand, and they're going to expand into these islands, and they're also going to make a landing in Brittany and slowly conquer over some parts of France. So let's make a new nation. Alright, so this new nation will be the Green France country, appearing in Brittany, and it's going to be right over here, expanding into the French areas, French land, the French land, like so, and let's have them build a castle right there. And now I ain't going to name these castles, but in the comment section, y'all can start to name some of these. So they will have a medium expansion, and they will be expanding into some of the other parts of France and Belgium. Now, back to the Black Nation, and they will be making the Red Religion, like so. And now we have a faith mode, and it should pop up like so. But let's go back to political mode and pick a new card. Now select a new leader. Boom. New leader should be, yeah. So now we have a large expansion, and they're going to expand into all of Iberia and push up into Germany. Now, yeah. These guys found another religion. So that religion's gone. Alright. New nation. Um, let's go for the Blue Germans. So the Blue Germans will be appearing in like Denmark, Sweden area, pushing back some of France, since this is sort of like a rebellion and a movement. And these French La French country will be getting a small split from Iberia, and it's going to just get all of Galicia and southern Iberia like so. And then this Fish City nation gets to have a small expand, and they expand into Brittany, but they go up into North America and take over Iceland. Then Germany expands into Poland and some parts of the Alps, slowly pushing back the French in their current war with them. And they also push down, making the first little contact with the Mediterranean Sea that they get ever. And we're going to get a new card drawn with them, and we get the first pink nation actually. This pink nation will be founded in Denmark, and it's also going to consist of their Benelux lands, and it's going to have their Swiss lands. But let's go ahead and give the French and German nations capital, and this is going to be the new blue Polish nation. So these will be the capitals, with Chiltern as a capital, GOB, job, grass, cheese. But let's go ahead and draw a new card, and they get a medium expand, and they're going to expand into hopefully the rest of Ireland. Nope, they just bounce over the islands. Alright. And then cheese is going to get a medium expand, and they're going to expand all the way into fish. Not fish, Chiltern. Or Green France. Never mind. Green France is the name. Cheesia. Danish country. Don't have a name. Cornwall. I'm thinking just Poland. So let's go ahead and type that in. Like so. So, Poland. Polish femboys. The best. All my viewers know that. Here we see Green France adopts the red religion. And then let's go on to the political map. Draw a card. Cheesia. is going to perform a union. Now, we gotta perform a union, so Chiltern is going to be joining up with Cheesia. So let's make Chiltern a major city. Here we see Green France is absorbed into the Iberians, and they will become a Chiltern is going to become a major city. So let's go ahead and see a small expansion from the um fish people, the Cornwall fish people, and they expand into Brittany. Still sort of at war with the Green France part of the nation, but we see this lime team appearing in like Bosnia, Bosnia, because not Bosnia, Croatia and Bosnia, along with Czechia and Slovakia, Czechoslovakia. So here we see the great nation of France forming, with their capital city being Fridge. Thank you, live chat. Thank you. Um, they're also going to get a small expand as their first card, and then let's go on to a new nation. This is the German Germanic Danish team. So we see this first red team appearing in the Benelux and Bavaria. So let's go ahead and make their capital real quick. Here we see this nation called Portugal appearing in the Bavaria and Benelux region with some land in Switzerland. It's not Switzerland though. So here we also see a new nation appearing, and it's going to be the Cyan team. So this Cyan team is going to be appearing in the little Catalonia area, and it's also going to take the islands um of Corsica and Sardinia, and they're also going to be wrapping around some African lands in the Mediterranean, taking parts of Sicily and Italy too. So they're just going to be sort of an island nation based off around trade. And let's go ahead and place down their capital. I see. We see this nation of Japan in Catalonia and the islands in the Mediterranean Sea with some North African land, and their capital city is going to be Eddie. Yeah, just named Eddie. And they're also going to get a medium expand going around the boot of Italy because yeah, boots. And they're also going to go around Italy and go to war, still be in their revolutionary war with Chiltern, taking some of their land. And Grass um builds a castle. The capital of not the capital, Poland. Poland. There we go. So Elvis performs a union with Job. So Portugal and JOB. The JOB capital is under Portugal now. Here we see on this dark day, it turns to the age of division. Alright, let's get a new nation. A small split. Wow, age of division. No duh, we're getting a split. Alright, we see this orange team popping up in the southern part of this nation, and let's draw another card. This orange team gets the large expand. They expand into Greece, so they're going to also expand into the Turkish area and parts of Bulgaria. So they're going to become the Southern Balkan nation. So let's go ahead and get them named and put down a capital. Here we see the great nation of Outside, with its capital being Inside. Pretty solid. This nation here gets a split, and the Italian parts are actually going to split away from this nation. And they're also going to get Corsica and Sardinia, with them getting some land in Africa, and then pushing up against near the yeah, near the French, near the Spanish French Union. Yeah, the Cheesia Union. but they are going to be taken out by Eddie for the most part, so they will become the Roman nation. Rome will be right there with its capital being Rome. How iconic. I know. But this nation's going to get the same nation that got a split is going to get another split, and it's going to be the split of the purple African nation. And this purple African nation is going to be taking the Spanish islands, and they're going to take Corsica and Sardinia, taking Sicily and some parts of the boot of Italy. Wow, that was a lot more than I expected. New leader, let's skip that. Origin diverge. Oh wow. Uh yeah, small split. New purple nation appearing there. Probably should change the color, but alright. New new green France nation that really pushes deep with movements down here. This is not a nation, but it's more of a rebellion at this moment. They will pick up ground soon, but we will be seeing that pretty soon. Let's skip the new leader mess. Let's see a Dark Cyan nation be formed out of Tunis, the Tunis nation. Let's expand this new purple nation, and let's give the new nations capitals and names and all that mess. So here are the new names. This nation right here is called Italy. This nation's called Ranch, with the capital being Branch. And then this Tunisia nation with its capital in Tunis, barely. Probably didn't spell that wrong. Phrygia's nation is going to be called Mapping. Classical. This nation, I thought we already named it, but it's Outside. The capitals and names for the countries are very glitchy, so that's my fault. But let's draw a new card, and this red team will be splitting. I guess the Danish. The Danish are coming back. The Danish are coming. Yeah, the Danish are coming back, and let's make Java capital. So here we see this very dramatic war with the Roman nation splitting away from Rome. Where do we make this capital? So we see the great nation of Wolf popping up, and it's going to be with its capital as the 3, because Wolf 3, one of my beloved fans. And they built a castle. Oh wow. So the Chiltern nation, who was barely formed, is not formed, actually, is going to have a split. And these borders are going to look wonky. So let's try to fix them real quick. And we can't do that. We're just gonna go with the flow, get a rebellion, and it's going to be from the upper half of Iberia. We are not fixing none of this. And cheese is officially kicked back to this. Let's try to fix this again. Union. Boom. Purple Iberia. Let's go. Let's make capitals. This nation will be called Mapstein in Purple Iberia. And this Cyan nation gets an expansion. They're going to be fixing the borders. Thank God. A new nation being formed. And we're going to call this the Dark Red. The Turks are coming. But this time they have more islands. They're also going to have Cyprus. That's first. Fully controlling Cyprus. That's crazy. Maybe not a first. I don't know. Have the Turks ever controlled all of Cyprus? Comment down in the comments if they have. But this Lime team is going to be kicking out all the other nations around its borders. Everybody's going to be pissed off at it. Elvis is just trading land with them. Um, they're also going to be at war with Branch too, but they're doing this because their people are trapped. And since the Chiltern Rebellion's falling apart, they're going to join up with the UK nation, and we're going to get this um new Roman country, with its capital actually being Rome. They're going to expand, and they're going to be called Rome, the powerful and great, mighty Roman country. So let's remove the three capital. We're going to delete this, and what I do is I just click on the smaller dot, make it a major city, like bam, like so. But yeah, like that. But this will be it for the Doodle Empires video. I hope y'all enjoyed. I kind of rushed to make this since I am in a pre-record phase, since I am going to be going on vacation tomorrow, actually. By the time you'll be seeing this, I will be back from vacation, probably. But recording prep, I recorded like a Wixo video yesterday. I recorded this today, so the 28th of July, and it's 10:30, so I'm tired. I want to go to bed. So I hope y'all just have a good night. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get me to 1K. Let's go.